Now it's time to swatch the Dream Focus Weightless Foundation shades on my bare skin. I just finished working out. I don't have anything on my face, not even moisturizer. This is light 1. This is the lightest shade among the collection, and this has a cool undertone. Obviously not my color. This is light medium 1. It has a neutral undertone. This is light medium 2, and this has a warm undertone. This is light medium 3, and it has a cool undertone. This is medium, and it has a warm undertone. It's almost blending into my skin. This is tan, and it has a warm undertone. This is the darkest among the collection, and this is deep, and it has a neutral undertone. So these are the shades on my face. Maybe for highlighting purposes, I can use light medium 2. And then maybe for my base, I can mix a little bit of medium and some of light medium 2. Because when you look at our face, it's not like one color only, right? We have different shades on our face. So I think I'm gonna go with light medium 2 and medium. Okay, well, I hope that this swatch helps you figure out what shade you are if we're the same skin tone. I have brows, a bit of lashes, and some lip tint. Let's start with the Endless G Aqua Grip Smoothening Primer. This has skin-loving ingredients. You have 18 ml of product in it, and this lasts 6 months from the time you open it. This is a water-based primer that's supposed to provide a long-lasting grip for your makeup. So, lagay tayo ng konti over here. Wala siyang kahit anong pigment, walang kahit anong coverage. It's just clear. And to the touch, it seems very moisturizing. Alright, so I'm just gonna put that on areas where I think I need a primer. So that's on the T-zone. Well, usually naman sa T-zone talaga, because that's when the makeup moves, because it's oily, you know. So I'm gonna put some of that on my forehead and on my under eyes, on my nose, a little bit over here. Now, while I wait for that to get tacky, tingnan natin yung mga sponges and brushes ng Endless G collection. So the Endless G collection has 2 types of sponges. One is Perfection and one is Precision. This retails for 295 pesos. This is your Perfection sponge. Hindi pa siya basa, okay? This is dry and it's very soft to the touch. I feel like if I wet this, it's gonna be good. Some Perfection sponge is used for bigger areas of your face. It also has a pointed tip. You can use it to get into the corners of your eyes, sides of your nose. Now let's look at the Precision sponge. This also retails for 295 pesos, and same as the Perfection sponge, it gets bigger when it's dampened. It has an angled base so that you could blend sa cheekbones mo banda, even sa under eyes. You can also use this to put powder under your eyes like that. So many things you can do with a Precision sponge. Now this is the sponge when it's damp. Definitely bigger, still super soft. Again, you have the Perfection sponge and the Precision sponge. Let's look at the brush naman. This is the Endless G Buff and Blend Foundation brush. Now personally, I do not use a brush when I apply my foundation. I like to use a damp sponge because I feel like it gives me a more natural finish. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. The bristles are so soft. You know, I met a friend. Hi Fifi, if you're watching this. We were joking around in the station and we were like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but it was so funny at the time. This BB foundation brush gives you a high definition finish, effortlessly buffs and blends your base. This brush retails for 295 pesos. I'm gonna mix light medium 2 and medium to get my shade, and in the PR kit they also gave this pan and a spatula, which is really cool. It makes me feel so pro, to be honest. Of course, I'm no pro, I'm just a person who loves to play with makeup. So I'm gonna mix that with this. So I didn't put much. I think I just put like half a pump each shade. The brush is also a bit angled so that you can reach into the corners of your eyes. Parang ang puti. I feel like I put too much product on the brush. I'm just gonna have to buff everything in. I know it looks a little bit white, and it's probably because I used the wrong ratio ng light medium 2 and medium. That's fine, I can always correct it. Wow. At least we know that that is its coverage. Grabe yung coverage niya. I'm sorry, don't mind the shade yet. I'll fix that in a bit, but just look at the coverage. So if you want to sheer it out, I guess don't put a lot. That was just half each shade, and I think it's still too much. The Perfection sponge is gonna help me, so let me just get the excess product and bring that down my neck. Ayan, it's starting to match my skin tone now. Grabe yung coverage niya. A little goes a long way. Kumakalma na yung color. I'm acidic, so eventually this is gonna blend into my skin, hopefully. The finish is matte. This has dream focus. This doesn't. Hindi na ako sanay na full coverage kasi I always go for skin tints, for BB creams, or just sunscreen. This feels new to me, but it looks good. Parang puyat na puyat yung dito na side ko, no? I still prefer using a sponge over a brush. The brush definitely gives that airbrushed finish. Unahin ko muna yung neck ko so I can remove the product from the brush. Oh my gosh. Right? What do we think? Really good coverage, I'm telling you. And if you're the type who likes full coverage, this is definitely gonna work for you. Here's a little close-up. Let's try to bronze a little bit using Deep. Just a tiny bit, because again, it's very pigmented. With Deep and without Deep. Walang ka-shape tong side na to. This side, Bella Hadid. Joke lang syempre, but you get what I'm saying, right? The formulation makes it very easy to blend. I'm also gonna use a sponge to put a little bit of color on my lid. We are almost done with my base. Grabe. Di na ako sanay ng parang full coverage, but it is giving me full coverage. You see that, I'm sure you do. I'm just gonna put a little bit of blush. This has been my favorite lately. Vice din naman to, Vice Cosmetics na very good. I use this for my cheeks and lips. And for my contour, I use Push. But I'm not gonna contour anymore. I'm gonna put that here. Woof! Sobra. Lagi ko nakakalimutan na ang pigmented nilang lahat. We still have one product to try, and that is the Endless G Soft Filter Translucent Powder. This retails for 395 pesos, and you get 10 grams of product. It's an ultra-fine loose setting powder infused with rosehip oil, ceramides, amino acid, and vitamin C that provide the skin with a smooth texture and a hydrating feel. You get a powder puff. Let me use the Perfection sponge for this one. Let's put some of the powder here. That's how much powder I have. Super konti lang. And I'm just gonna put that on my under eyes, on my forehead, the usual. I remember back in the day, like years ago, I was crazy about baking. Hindi complete yung makeup kung hindi ako nag-bake ng powder. But now I'm like all for dewy, natural finish kind of makeup. See, I didn't even have to use a lot. I still have so much left over. Yep, it's definitely super duper thin. it looks good. Parang walang pores na talaga yung dito ko, no? Marami akong pores dito na visible, but I don't see them now. Okay, hello, I am back. This is obviously a different day because I forgot to film the outro of this video. What do I think about the Endless G collection? I think it is so worth it. I am wearing the Dream Focus Foundation right now. I did a mix of medium and light medium 1. And I feel like it's a perfect match. Longevity wise, it really lasts long. I was supposed to film a wear test, but hindi ko na siya na-film sa sobrang dami ginagawa. I forgot, so I'm so sorry, but the Dream Focus Foundation really lasts long. Yeah, I didn't powder, that's why my face is very dewy, but I've had this makeup on for about 5 hours. I was working and I filmed a couple of TikTok videos, and my makeup still looks good. I didn't use the translucent powder anymore. I really love that they came up with several shades para sa Dream Focus Foundation because it really feels like they thought about every one of us with different skin tones and different undertones. And if you ever hindi mo man makita yung shade mo dun sa meron sila, you can always mix and match. Exactly what I did right now. I just mixed 2 different shades to get my color. And tsaka diba, nice din to have different shades because our color doesn't stay the same all throughout the year, diba? Minsan pag summer, syempre, pag ma-beach ka, mas iitim ka ng konti or more, I don't know. But like, come Burr months, hindi ka na masyado mag-beach kasi umuulan, and you would be a little bit more fairer. If you guys want to know more about Vice Cosmetics and their collections, I will leave a link in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. You guys stay safe and stay weird.